people decided they were better off without us. They even called us criminals. They tore our family apart. But look around! Someone has to do something! We have to do something! We can make a difference again. The world needs us now, more than ever. Are you with me?
So here we are, guys, at the end of an era. Overwatch 1 is about to end and Overwatch 2 is about to go live in a couple of hours. I initially wanted to make this video mostly because of the impact Overwatch has had on me and the avenues that Overwatch has opened for me. This game was one of a kind, and it introduced me to a world I have enjoyed joining at every point. Every little small thing I found has helped me grow as a person. Sure, there are a lot of problems in the gaming world, and we're always gonna have problems everywhere, but it's also shown me people that are just great. So I'm really thankful to this game, no matter how bad the content has been in the past few years. I'm really thankful to this game to not only be a beautiful game, a new concept of sorts, but also to help me be introduced to this world. I know a lot of you guys have, a lot of the community has pushed Overwatch aside and felt as though it's a dead game. And to be honest, I have also moved on to a different game, but I will always remember Overwatch as the gateway to this new world I found. And to be honest, I'm really excited about Overwatch 2 as well. So what you can see in the background are two of my last games in Overwatch 1. One I play Lucio, in one I play Lucio, and in the other I play Diva. My final two victories. I'm not that great a gamer. I mostly play for fun, although sometimes very competitively as well. But I don't play competitive. I just generally don't, because it just I play gaming to escape toxicity, and I don't like toxicity in general, so I just choose not to play competitive. And if you're not good enough in competitive, you are gonna get flamed. So I generally avoid competitive, but whatever I do play, I do play. Unfortunately, in the clips in the background, I really want to show off some gameplay today, and like actual full-on gameplay, but unfortunately my audio didn't record while I was gaming, so sorry about that. So I'm just gonna talk over this audio for a bit. So the things that Overwatch has introduced me to is this gaming and streaming community as a whole. I was not a big gamer before Overwatch came along, and I don't consider myself that big a gamer right now even. There are a few select games I play here and there, but I do follow a lot of new content creators who I never would have followed if Overwatch hadn't come along and introduced me to the broader streaming world. it's it's an interesting world. It has get open up perspectives, not only on gaming but a lot of different places, and it's it's honestly been enriching for my life to be I'm the kind of person who likes being challenged on many different aspects, and I like my views to be challenged over and over again so that I can stay on top of myself and know what's know what I'm comfortable with and not, and being exposed to so many different creators and their experiences accompanied with my similar experiences helps me understand decisions better, and I will forever be grateful for that. But enough talk about that part. While it has opened up a lot of opportunities for me to just become better, it's not only that. It's so much more. It's kind of revolutionized the entire gaming world a little bit, because I don't know about everybody else, but for me personally, Overwatch 2 was basically the introduction to FPSs, and at least for me, it felt like that was kind of like the turning point where companies other than Overwatch, other FPS shooter games, kind of brought this concept of abilities, which led to, I believe, had a hand in making things like Valorant or Apex Legends, which, to be honest, find an amazing game. Apex Legends is my current game right now. I've been playing since season 1, and to be honest, I've had an amazing time. But we're not here to talk about it. We're here to talk about Overwatch. So yeah, I think it was the turning point. It was the turning point for a lot of other companies to see, yeah, while we can keep the core game mechanics similar in FPSs, we can add different ways to use abilities. And I will forever love it. I will be playing a lot more of Overwatch 2 as well. Now that's free to play. Although I do hate the fact that the battle passes are there and they're monetizing the heroes, I will continue playing it. It's just one of those games that you'll have to grind to get the battle pass for free. And to be honest, I am fine with that, although it is a huge time investment for that. So yeah, it's gonna be. I have high hopes for Overwatch 2, and that's why I consider this moment here to be a little bittersweet, and therefore not all bad. While this video is titled Goodbye Overwatch, and it's just a sense of respect towards something that introduced me to this world and what the game was capable of showing to me. That gaming is, and game, the concept of creating a game can be so open-minded even in the narrowest of genres, such as first-person shooters. You may not say that first-person shooters are a narrow genre now, but they still are. They still are a very narrow genre. At least that's what I think. They have a lot of diversity, but it boils down to just pointing your gun at something and shooting it. Right? So it is a narrow genre. Overwatch and the new games that are here kind of broaden that aspect a little more. So yeah, while I am grateful whenever like something can broaden concepts and add to something that was already there, it's amazing. To me, that's what ideas are, and those ideas will always be the best. So yeah, Overwatch, although has a lot of problems, trust me, it has a lot of problems. It's nothing like Apex, where it's a gun-based meta, or Valorant again, which is also a gun-based meta, where the abilities are side notes that just help you flex here and there. Um, Overwatch is kind of hero-based and counter-picking based, so you have to know what you're gonna do, and you have to select the right hero to jump into the game. So yeah, it is what it is, and it does have problems. It's a counter picking kind of game instead of a gun based meta. So it does have problems, but it is trying to be a new thing, and I love it for it. The games you see in the background again are just examples. Like Diva is such a good character, long enough to she's a character that can use that has very little range. She's like a shotgun character. She has small range where she can do tons of damage, but then long range, she has to use abilities to do damage. So it's just amazing what they're trying to do. So what I'm trying to say is that while it's while it may be different, I like it for that difference. Yeah. So this is kind of like a bittersweet moment again. Coming back to the bittersweet part, it is a bittersweet moment because Overwatch is coming to an end, but Overwatch 2 is, I mean, it's just beginning. So I'm glad to see what that beginning is gonna look like, and I am ready. I'm willing to go and dive in and play the game with all the other people. Although the community can be not the best at times, but I believe in us, and I believe that we can be better than our worst moments. Yeah, for now, let's just say goodbye to Overwatch. Welcome to Overwatch 2, and hopefully, we have a good time. That's it. See you in Overwatch 2. And remember,
You know, the world could always use more heroes.